Alrighty guys, and welcome back in. Today we're going to be spawning in on Bad Hams version 1. So we are going to be playing a survivor game. You'll notice my build is a little bit different to what I normally run. And let me walk you through it real quick. Now, some people would argue that I should be running Resilience over This Is Not Happening. And that is the perk in the bottom left hand side of the screen. What does this perk do? Now we see the crow just respawned, so somebody was here on spawn because the other crow wasn't disturbed. Unless the killer has already made their way past. I saw something up there then, I didn't see what it was. That's a spirit. Alright, I don't have Iron Will. I should just dip and try and find something else. She's in chase. I get a little bit of time. So what does this build do exactly? Okay, so This Is Not Happening will make my skill checks 30% larger. Now, as long as I have one token of my other perk, Stakeout, which you can see is activating now, as long as I have one token, every time I land a great, I will get an additional 1% completed. So I'm going to try and get closer to this killer. I don't want to be spotted. That'd be a nightmare. She's going to hear me crying. I'm really out of position here. Wow, I'm in deep trouble with this. Now, while I'm in chase, I'm no longer building a token. I make this as well. I need something else to work with here. I don't want to give her my dead hard so early. Can I have something, please, game? Alright. She could just chase me now and phase around. Doesn't matter, I'm already injured. Alright, we took the window, we gave her a really good pallet. We're going to end chase and we're going to get a token. I need to loot this entire thing once to be able to get utilization out of what I just did. So, because I don't have Iron Will, she can hear me crying, but I'm 50% quieter. I'm going to still utilize that exact same loop. Ending chase. We got her following. Lunging. She's dreaming. I'm going to go around one more time for good luck. I'm going to try and change our pathing. We confused her. Cool. She's still looking. Now, if I had Iron Will, this would be the perfect play right now. She lost 3 gens for it. She's still chasing it. This is pretty good for us. We're keeping the distance. Unfortunately, I'm not showing you the build that I actually want to run here, guys. So the reason I've got Stakeout is because whenever I land a great skill check while I have a token of Stakeout and it doesn't consume Stakeout, or it does consume Stakeout, I will get an additional 1% towards all my objectives. Now, objectives used to be at 2% by default. Then they were nerfed because 2% was too much. They were nerfed down to 1%. But with this build, I put them back up to 2%. Now, the beautiful thing about Stakeout is when I'm within the killer's heartbeat, but not in chase, I'm building a token. Okay, so every time a token is built, if I miss a great, it'll land a great. So if I land a good instead. I'm going to show you what I mean by that on my first skill check. So I'm going to try and miss the great here, and we're going to go for the good. Now, the great will be 30% larger, hence This Is Not Happening. There you go. You notice how it says I have 1 token now rather than 2? That was a 2% faster skill check. Because it's so much larger, it's going to be easier, hopefully, for me to land these skill checks. My dead hard is back. I'm feeling pretty comfortable here too. Keeping in mind, she chased me for a while. I had a strong loop. We can see a Quentin in the distance. It's not a Quentin, it's a Steven. Just doing his thing. 3 of us running. Now, if we run into a funneling point like this, it can be really easy for her. That's me getting another token. Remember, I'm getting a token every, is it 20 seconds I'm in the heartbeat for the killer and not in chase? So I'm even looking at the token right now by telling how close the killer is. I missed that great. He vaulted that. I gotta go because I'm down in 1 hit. Alright, we're going to grab another token. Tokens can be consumed for everything. It is a detective tap teachable, which is unlocked at level, I believe, 40 with detective's hunch at level 35 and tenacity at level 30. It's actually pretty fun. It's pretty cool. It's a great build. It's a little off meta. Versing a spirit is probably the worst thing you could verse, followed by an Oni. But you could still have a great time. My team has done damage on these generators with good split pressure. There goes her other totem. Looks like she's in a bit of a sticky spot. I've actually not done much this game. It just goes to show you when a really good coordinated team can come together and work, that you can get gens done really fast. So some games go smooth as butter like this. Other games are a little less smooth. Now, I will not get any enhancement for working on the door because I do not have resilience. So I'm going to let the beautiful people in my chat decide, or the beautiful people, which is you guys, in the video underneath. What do you think about resilience compared to this is not happening? Now, if you don't know what resilience does, it'll give you a 9% benefit on everything you do, including healing, including salvoing a hook, including searching a chest. However, you don't get anything like a bigger skill check. That being said, it will also affect vaulting speed, but a vaulting speed of a fast vault being affected isn't going to really matter that much. So the reason I like this combo, keeping in mind resilience would take up 1 slot, this combo takes up 2 slots. This is a pretty strong build when it works. Landing a good skill check will give you 1.6 seconds enhancement on the generator already being completed, so you can get through gens really quick. And if you have a toolbox, remember every time you land a grate, you do not use 1 charge. Therefore, you can keep your charges and recycle them too. A lot of people don't realize how powerful this is not happening really is. Resilience is a great choice as well. If you have room to run both of them, you can. But that was just a prime example. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get to show you it in action too much that game. But regardless, guys, GG's well played. If you watch this one over at YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do informative, educational, and DVD content over here at Twitch 5 days a week. It'd be great to have you guys pop in and help me teach the new people. If you think you know everything about the game as well, that'd be amazing. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, and I will see you in the fog. Thank you.